Tariffnado, the Trump trade tantrum, a hilariously chaotic week in 7 days. Day 1, Liberation Day. The skies over Washington were deceptively calm when President Trump, flanked by American flags and executive bravado, declared, "My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day." Then he held up a poster-sized list of countries and slapped them with tariffs like Oprah handing out giveaways. 32% for Thailand, 49% for Cambodia, 26% for India, and even tariffs on the penguin-infested herd in McDonald Island. He called it a national emergency, despite the fact economists were mostly just calling it a national embarrassment. One stunned former U.S. trade official called it a sense of unreliability Trump is creating. Trump, meanwhile, beamed, saying, "Other countries are kissing my ass." Day 2, the Florida forecast is boom, boom, boom. After detonating the global trade order, Trump jetted to Florida. Before boarding Marine One, he shouted through the helicopter roar, "The markets are going to boom! The stock is going to boom! The country is going to boom!" What actually boomed was investor anxiety. The markets posted their biggest single-day loss since COVID. But Trump partied on, attending a Saudi-funded golf tournament and boasting midair on the way home. "You heard I won. Right. It's good to win." Day 3. Market mayhem and the espresso recession while Trump basked in his country club glow. Chaos reigned. Fulcrum coffee roasters panicked over their Italian espresso machine. Stellantis halted car production. Sri Lanka's entire economy clutched its pearl. Island's prime minister grimly declared, "There's no way to sugarcoat this." Meanwhile, the president kept sipping Diet Cokes and pushing his everything's fine narrative. "Sometimes you have to take medicine to fix something," Trump said. Unfortunately, the medicine was NyQuil, and the patient was a global economy. Day 4, Elon Musk versus Navarro. Dawn of dusk. Rumors of a 90-day tariff pause briefly sent the stock market soaring before Trump crushed the rumor personally. "We're not looking at that," he said. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, leader of the administration's small government task force, fired off a tweet calling trade advisor Peter Navarro dumber than a sack of bricks. Navarro responded that Musk doesn't understand, proving that neither side understood much of anything. Senator Ron Johnson asked the question on everyone's mind. Does anybody understand the strategy? Spoiler, no. Day 5. Senatorial seditions and veto threats. Senators began staging interventions via cable news. Senator Tom Tillis, confused and exasperated, asked during a hearing, "I'm just trying to figure out whose throat I need to choke." At the same time, Trump's Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent claimed this was all part of the president's strategy. Trump promptly contradicted him by admitting, "I was watching the bond market. That bond market is very tricky." Day 6. Tariffs activated. Chaos intensifies at 12:01 a.m. Tariffs on allies like Japan, South Korea, and the EU went into effect. The global economy braced itself. But Trump posted to Truth Social, "Be cool. Everything is going to work out well." And in case that didn't settle Wall Street, he added, "This is a great time to buy." While his own trade representative was on Capitol Hill defending the tariffs, Trump pulled the plug back at the White House. Aides said the reversal had been planned all along. Reporters were skeptical. One lawmaker exploded, "This is amateur hour and it needs to stop." Day 7. The great reversal markets rejoiced as Trump finally blinked. He announced a rollback on most of the tariffs via a surprise social media post, declaring, "You have to be flexible." Senator John Barrasso flattered him by saying the market see your brilliance. Trump, in peak form, replied, "Nobody's ever heard of it." The stock market surged. The world exhaled, and Trump claimed credit for billions made. He made $2.5 billion today, and he made $900 million. He bragged, pointing at race car execs like he was hosting Shark Tank Autocrats Edition. Coming teased fall, Tariffnado to return of the reciprocals as the credits roll and the economic dust settles. whispers of Tariffnado to begin to swirl, featuring higher stakes, wilder math, and an even angrier Elon Musk. This sequel threatens to be twice as confusing and 3 times more terrifying. Stay tuned, America, and keep your stockbrokers on speed dial.